It's 4 p.m. here on Island Radio 101.3 FM, and this is The Sage Projects. It's a video game journalism time courtesy of The Lab Video Game TV, where our game is never over.
Set for release February 27th, 2026 on Steam by developer Hidden Tower Studios and publisher The Games Fortress. You're a detective whose current assignment is to solve a mysterious disappearance, follow a trail of breadcrumbs from the last known location of the missing person, which leads you to an abandoned village. Explore, investigate, solve life-threatening puzzles in this eerie adventure. Wishlist Tatari on Steam if this looks and sounds like a fit, thanks to the publisher for the Steam key. Following its launch October 22nd, 2025 on Steam and the MetaQuest platform by developer Steel Krill Studio and publisher Perp Games, starting January 20th, 2026, it'll be time to re-enter the trenches on PSVR2. Trenches VR hits Sony's VR headset soon. Remain quiet. Remember, stealth is your greatest ally in this permadeath experience. On PSVR2, the mic option that allows the creature to hear you is not available. Not certain why, as Theve VR Legacy of Shadow pulled it off on PSVR 2, but I suppose that's a technical issue above my pay grade. This may or may not be a good thing though, depending on your difficulty and immersion preferences. Either way, PSVR 2 players can now hop into the muddy maze and do their best to get out alive, thanks to Perp Games for the PSVR 2 key. With a release date yet to be announced but expected sometime this year by developer and publisher Bandai Namco. Take to the skies once again in Ace Combat 8, Wings of Theve, with a brand new campaign that promises high-stakes missions, tough calls, and meaningful interactions with your squad. If you're a fan of the franchise or the genre, maybe like myself, you only recall Skies Unknown but liked it. Wings of Theve may be just the thing for you. My only concern here is, will there be a VR option? Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown offered a few VR missions on PSVR 1, so I trust there will be a fully playable VR campaign here this time around. Look out for more info on Ace Combat 8 Wings of Theve from the Lab Video Game TV as more info becomes available. Wishlist on Steam if this got your attention. Originally released September 11th, 2025 on the MetaQuest platform by developer and publisher Cosmorama. One of my favorite genres in VR has to be the tabletop sim. And now I've got Table Troopers to add to my lineup. In this physics, turn-based strategy experience designed from ground up for VR, you can go it alone or in multiplayer, with destructible environments, a learning curve suitable for casuals and experienced players, a beautiful cartoon art style, a 4-chapter single-player campaign, a 4-player multiplayer mode, a dozen fully destructible levels, a decent weapon variety, and interesting characters. This should be a great fit for fans of the genre and newcomers alike. So far, the devs have been hard at work, committed to Tabletop Troopers' growth. We've had both the Winter Update and Trooper DLC released in December 2025 and the all-new hand tracking update in January 2026. Grab this on the MetaQuest platform for some casual or competitive destruction. Thanks to Cosmorama for the MetaQuest key. With a release date to be announced, but expected sometime in 2026 on Steam by Kingston, Jamaica developer and publisher Sprite Wrench Studios, the same developer responsible for last summer's Sunken Stones, which currently holds a positive rating on Steam. Duppy Detective Tashia has a demo available now on Steam based on popular Caribbean folklore. You are Tashia. Your cell phone has been stolen and someone's been murdered. Navigate the halfway market, speak with spirits, learn their stories, unravel the truth of this murder you have somehow become a part of in this point-and-click adventure. Look out for more on Duppy Detective Tashia as we inch closer to launch. Grab the demo now available in Steam's Detective Fest if this looks like a fit.